Hello, my name is Chili Control, and I am a Caustic enjoyer. Most of my hours have been spent on Caustic and Apex, and my average rank is Diamond to Masters. I like to believe that I have a lot of knowledge on Caustic. Caustic's perks this season have made him more effective in combat and are truly just overall buffs. So, what his perks do are Particle Diffuser, which increases ultimate range by 50% of its volume, and it goes from a 9-meter radius to a 12-meter radius, which, big ups, big fan of that. And the other level 2 perk is the Parabolic Force, which increases his throw range by 75%, which is from 13 meters to 23 meters. His other perk, Residual Toxins, is the increase of his passive Nox Vision from a 2 to 3 seconds when touched to a 10 seconds, which, amazing. Hallelujah. And then, least of all, Breathe It In, which heals you roughly for 15 HP over the 11-second duration of his barrel. Personally, I think the best perks for this season are Particle Diffuser and Residual Toxin. The ult size increase allows you to get into those little cracks and crevices that players would normally be able to hide. By 1 meter, it would have made a difference, but this is by 3 meters. So, the main buildings that I went and measured to see like what their effectiveness would be were Hotel, Weed Farm, Top of Diner Building, and just overall mid to small size rooms, which on Hotel, the middle floor, you can reach the entire inside of that building. So, like, if a team is inside that and you perfectly get it in the middle of the room, you flush them completely out. Not a lot of players will be holding that, but if they're holding that in an emergency, that middle floor, it is now your floor. Weed Farm, if you get it by the very end of the purple light, it can reach all the way into that corner and cut off the entrance of the staircase, which personally, big fan, love it. You can cover half of the Top of Diner style buildings, and just overall medium to small size rooms, they are yours to claim with an ultimate. You can also use the ult increase to cut off rotations from players and flush them out from larger sized covers now. Think like the L-shaped storage crates, think respawn beacon. Any of those, it's going to completely cover now. It's going to reach the inside of the spider cave by Jurassic, and just overall, fantastic perk. The other perk that I really like personally is Residual Toxins because of that increase from 2 or 3 seconds to 10 seconds really is effective in combat in tandem with his ultimate and barrels because you have a digi threat permanently, like on your AR, on your shotguns, on your pistols, like SMGs. What you enjoy to use now is better around his barrels, which is how you should be playing Caustic to begin with. Why I think his other perks aren't that great is because Parabolic Force, although it is that like 10-meter increase, it's only really good for early game control of buildings and blocking doors. So when you get to those late game like open areas, you are not going to be able to get the full effectiveness out of that perk anymore unless you are having perfect barrel placements that are outside of enemy vision, because they can just shoot them out while they're blowing up. So, Breathe It In as well, it's just an emergency syringe. Like, you might as well be taking the perma digi threat around your barrels over that emergency syringe. Because other legends, they're just better at healing you up. Lifeline with her drone and Loba with her black market, like there's no reason why you should be taking an emergency syringe over Digithreat. In conclusion, I really do think Particle Diffuser and Residual Toxins are his best perks because they increase your viability as a legend versus increasing your safety net. while you could get some clutch plays with Breathe It In, giving you those 1 or 2 extra hit points, you're going to get much more value out of being able to see your enemy for a long period of time. Like 10 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but in game, it's like this perk never ends. Like you're just sitting there watching them. Just overall, your combat becomes so much better with the increase of ult size and passive duration. And that's why I think you should be playing Caustic this season. Of course, more Caustics make him less effective, but I really do love this legend, and I love fighting other Caustics as well. And that is all. Bye.